Bryant down the lane, off the glass, and good. Nice instinct by Adolph to just take it to the bucket. Fielded on the short hop, fires this one across. Able to throw the runner out by a step and a half. Pitch to the outside to Ashbacher. Gets a good block on the outside, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's time for the Trojans. On your home for Girard High School Athletics. Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome out to Hutchinson, Kansas, the home of the Salt Hawks near the salt mines way out here on the western side just north of Wichita. It's an audio-only broadcast due to KSHA regulations. The Girard Trojans will be facing off against the Silver Lake Eagles. These two teams haven't met exactly one time in Girard's storied girls basketball history, and that one time was earlier this season back at the Burlington High School tournament. The Girard Trojan girls fell by a score of 50-48 to the Silver Lake Eagles. The Eagles, the defending state champions of Class 3A, looking to make another run in this KSHA tournament. The Girard Trojans looking to get back to that championship for the first time in 7 years. It's going to be full of amazing game as we are ready for these starters to get announced, for the national anthem to be played. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have the tip-off from the state championship game in the state playoffs here on Girard Sports Live.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the healthcare needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years, with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
First one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one. Hi, my name's Eddie. 2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I might hang on to that one too. So let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here. Hi, I'm Eddie. 2017 F-150, so we have 3 of them. I could probably let that one go. Hi, my name's Eddie. 2015 Ford Transit Cargo. I'm going to keep that one because I have to move here soon. But the rest of them, you're welcome to come out and look at. And I think you'd like a lot of them. We appreciate your business.
Welcome back to Girard Sports Live. We are mere seconds away from tip-off. The starting lineups just got announced. We'll go through those real quick. For Girard, it is going to be the normal suspects as usual. Heading out there on the floor for the Trojans are going to be Erica Boatman, Kennedy Keller, Carson Orand, Maddie Kester, and Jariah Adolph. For the opposing Silver Lake Eagles, number 4, Kaylin Haney. Number 13, Taylor Zordell. Number 14, Paige Hyman. Number 15, Ella Bolin. And number 23, Karis Dieter. Maddie Kester set to tip off against Ella Bolin, and she wins the tip. Erica Boatman gathers it in, and then Jariah Adolph crosses it half court. It's going to be Kennedy Keller on the wing, dribbling around, getting it up top to Jariah Adolph. Now Kester on the opposite wing, dribbles around the horn. She's guarded tightly now by Haney. It's stolen away. It's going to be stolen away for the Eagles. They're going to go down and make a quick bucket. And that was Karis Dieter with the early steal. Trojans out to a quick deficit. Adolph struggling to bring it up the floor, and she loses her dribble, and it's taken away once again. Taylor Zordell going to have the takeaway for the Eagles. Now for the Eagles down inside. It's another easy bucket. Paige Hyman was left wide open on the block. And they try to get it ahead to Kester, and it's stolen away again. The Trojans are reeling on offense. A 3-ball from the corner is no good. Hits off the front iron and out. Kennedy Keller comes up with the rebound. And Eagles bring a little bit of pressure. Kester working around to the top of the key. Backing down Haney. And she's going to have it stripped away from her down low. Haney pushing the floor now. Tosses it ahead. And it's going to be Karis Dieter who puts in the 8-point bucket. And already we have a timeout from Coach Herlocker. It'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Herlocker. It has been nothing but turnovers so far for the Girard Trojans. The Trojans start this game after winning their sub-state region, having the number 1 seed. They come in here with the number 5 seed, facing us off against the number 4 Silver Lake Eagles. The Eagles out to a quick 6-0 start over the Trojans. And the first 3 possessions for the Trojans have ended with a turnover and a quick bucket on the other side for the Eagles. 6:50 left to play here in the first. Keller fighting against the full court press is Carson Orand now after receiving the inbound. She's going to take it across half, directing traffic, passing it ahead. She passes it ahead to Boatman, who skips through the lane. Running floater, bounces out, no good, but she's fouled. She took that shot from right in the middle of the paint, outside the 3-foot line, and is sent to the line with a chance to score. First points of the game will be put up by Erica Boatman as she hits her first free throw. Boatman's second free throw is also good. Bolin inbounds to Haney, who will bring it up the floor, and she's picked up by Kennedy Keller at half court. Now it's passed into the wing. Worked around the horn by the Eagles, and they'll have a handoff to Haney. Haney guarded by Keller tightly outside on the wing. They're going to go straight down low, and it's blocked by Boatman. Blocked away by Boatman, and Carson Orand comes up with it. She's going to push the floor, crosses half court, looking, scanning the floor, and pulls it back. Gives it off to Boatman at the top of the key. Boatman working around on her defender. Passes it out to Adolph. Adolph over to Kester. Kester at the top of the wing. Now gets it over to Keller. Keller fakes her shot, goes baseline, hands it off to Adolph. Adolph will work it back up to the top of the key. And it's once again poked away and hit right into the scores table. The Trojans passing not very sharp right now, and it's led to a lot of turnovers. That was Dieter there who got the hand in on the pass. Adolph trying to work it across half court now, does. A screen is set by Keller. She's knocked over. She looks to be all right. Kester on the opposite wing, driving down baseline, will put up a shot through contact, no good. And ahead they roll. Dieter is ahead with the easy layup opportunity. Transition for the Eagles has proved to be the dominant force. Orand works it across half. She's picked up immediately by Dieter. Dieter getting crossed over and will foul Orand. Adolph inbounds to Oran, and Adolph takes it back on the wing. They try and feed it inside to Boatman, but she's fouled. So that's 2 quick fouls there. Third team foul on the Eagles. It's inbounded over the top to Adolph. Back to Oran in the corner. She skips through, passes it down to Kester on the block. She can't get her shot to go, and she's out-rebounded, but then the effort to bring it back in gives it right back to Kester, and Kester's fouled on the way up this time. So Kester misses her first shot, gets out-rebounded by Bolin. In an attempt to save it from going out of bounds, Bolin tosses it right back into the hands of Kester, and she's fouled on the way back up. That foul goes on Bolin, who picks up her first. Kester knocks down the free throw, rocking this game within 5. 4 out of the 5 starters for the Eagles have fouls currently. Maddie misses her free throw, and it's rebounded by Haney. Haney's going to push the floor. Haney being battled with by Keller. Will get a step on Keller, works to the bucket. Nice take, can't get the shot to go, gets her own rebound, and then is fouled on the way back up. Haney is sent to the free throw line now. 8-3 is our score, and it's Kester who picks up the foul. She knocks down the first free throw. Her first points of the game. Marley Sisney will enter the contest for Jariah Adolph. On the floor for the Trojans is going to be Erica Boatman, Maddie Kester, Kennedy Keller, Marley Sisney, and Carson Oran. Haney knocks down the second free throw, nothing but net. Keller inbounds back to Oran. Oran gives it back to Keller. Keller gets a step on her defender and stops right before she gets to the three-point line, gets it out to Oran. Oran is going to work at the half-court logo. Handing it off to Sisney on the opposite wing, gives it over to Keller at the top of the key. Keller gets a screen from Boatman, gets a step on her defender, goes straight into the contact, and the ball is on the floor. Keller comes up with it, of course, and then there's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor the Eagles, so they'll get the possession back. Couple of substitutions here for the Eagles. It's going to be Hyman and Zordel who exit the floor. And it'll be Whitehead and Wend who enter. Whitehead makes a move, passes out to Wend. Wend tosses a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Whitehead, who loses it awkwardly, gets it back. Now drives in, running floater off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Boatman. Boatman's going to take off the opposite side of the court, running the out-of-bounds line. Now she crosses over, takes it by the logo, gets it off to Oran, who stands on the logo alone. Gets a screen from Boatman. Oran, she's got to step to the bucket. Running layup is good for Oran. Carson Oran is on the scoreboard now for the Trojans as they bring it back within 5, a score of 10-5. Just under 4 to play here in the first quarter. Haney brings it across half court, picked up by Oran. Passed over to Whitehead, trying to get it inside, and it's picked away by Kester. Boatman comes up with it, has it in her hands, and will pass ahead to Keller, who stands on the half-court line. She's now picked up by Whitehead. Boatman gets it at the logo. Trying to dribble inside, gets it out to Sisney. Sisney picks up her dribble, trapped on the wing, gets it off to Oran. Oran gets a step and is fouled inside. And that'll be team foul number 5 on the Eagles, so Oran will be sent to the line. Oran sinks her first. Eagles are in the bonus, or excuse me, the Trojans are in the bonus. Eagles have the 5 fouls with 3:22 remaining in the first quarter. Jariah Adolph will return to the floor and Kester will take a seat. Haney's pushing the floor fast after Oran misses her second free throw. Wend has it over on the corner, gives it back to Haney on the wing. Cross court pass to Whitehead. She loses it, gets it back in, and it's blocked by Boatman, but they're going to call a foul on that take to the bucket. Dieter down low will draw the foul on Boatman. That's her first. Dieter. Dieter picks up the free throw line opportunity, misses her first free throw. Her second one off the front iron as well. Sisney comes up with the rebound, gets it off to Orand, who will slow the pace. She's picked up beyond half court by Bolin and passes it off to Adolph, inside to Boatman. Boatman's going to go straight for the floater. It's too hard off the glass and will go in the favor of the Eagles. So it goes out of bounds, and the Eagles will have it. 10-6 is our score, 2:52 remaining here in the first. Haney gets the pass off, and now it's worked around to Wend. Wend inside to Haney, and one for Haney. Haney is fouled on the way up by Boatman. Excuse me, it'll be on Carson Orand. So Carson Orand picks up the foul. Maddie Kester returns to the battle. Kennedy Keller will take a sit. So Kennedy Keller on the bench, Kester, Boatman, Adolph, Sisney, and Orand on the floor for the Trojans. The and one opportunity for Haney is perfect. 13-6 is our score. Orand gets it. She slows down, about to be trapped by Wend and Bolin, but gets a step, passes it out to Kester. She'll go baseline. Kester will be called for a travel. More substitutions for the Eagles. They bring Hyman and Zordel back in. Hyman has 2 points. They pass it off here. Dieter. It's going to be a foul on Orand inside. Dieter tried to get the pass inside to Haney, and Orand comes in with the foul. Keller will come in to replace Orand. As Orand has 2 fouls. That one's tipped by Kester, but it's saved in bounds by the opposite team. Adolph is running up the floor, and she loses it out of bounds. They will say it'll stay on this side with the Trojans. And now the call is reversed. So it'll be Eagles basketball. 2 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 13-6 lead for Silver Lake. They pass it off to Dieter, who works it around the horn to Wend. And Haney working on Keller in the corner. Passes off Dieter. Back up top to Wend. Wend back to Dieter. She'll toss up a 3. This 3 looks good and is good. 3 from the wing is good from Dieter. It's a 16-6 lead for Silver Lake. The Trojans reeling. Minute 38 to remain here in the first quarter. Adolph works off a screen from Boatman. Passes it in the corner to Sisney. Sisney hands off to Keller. She's going to go straight to the bucket, passes back out, and then there's a offensive foul called on Keller. Keller maintained her momentum all the way through and is called for the offensive foul. Dieter works it around up top of the key now. Now over to Wend on the wing. Wend back to the top of the key. And now Dieter in the corner. They get it down to Hyman. Hyman makes a move on Boatman, and it's rejected by Bowman. Kester comes out with the ball. Kester trying to work it ahead to Keller, and it's once again poked away by Haney. And then foul on the other end by Adolph on the fast break, and that'll send Haney to the line. Silly passing here for the Trojans. A lot of turnovers. And the first one from Haney is good, stretches their lead to 17-6. Couple of substitutions here for the Eagles. Wend will take a seat and Whitehead returns to replace her. Haney, no good on the second free throw attempt. Score remains 17-6. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Adolph works around up top, guarded tightly by Whitehead. Hands it off to Kester, who works it around the horn once again, trying to dish it inside to Keller. Another bad pass for the Trojans. Whitehead is going to work it ahead to Dieter, who will be called for the travel. So 36.6 seconds remain in the first quarter. Our score is 17-6, and the Trojans have been lucky to stay this close in the game. Adolph with half a minute to go here in the first quarter. Passes in the corner to Keller. Keller inside to Boatman. She'll work in the post. Trying to work on the post, but the foul is on the floor. Because the Trojans are in the bonus, Boatman will be sent to the line. First free throw from Boatman is good. Boatman's second free throw rolls in. 17-8 our score. 20 seconds remain for the Eagles to put up a shot. Dieter slow rolls it up the floor. She's going to work off of Keller. Gets it in the corner now. Whitehead going the wrong direction. Now goes back towards the basket. Hands off to Dieter on the wing. Dieter makes a good move. Skipping inside. Gets it up against Boatman. The shot no good. Dieter gets her own rebound. Saves it inside. Adolph comes away with it. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Keller's going to heave. And it's no good from Keller. At the end of the first quarter, our score is 17-8. Trojans plagued with turnovers, but still remain close. More Trojan basketball when we return to the state playoffs on Girard Sports Live.
Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
Welcome back to the action here. Marley Sisney inbounds right in front of me at the end of that first quarter. Trojans trail it by 9. Adolph launches a 3 in the corner. It's no good off the back iron. Tipped out. Dieter is there to recover it, and she's going to be on the fast break 3. Trojans meet her down low. Haney sets up for the 3. Now dribbles inside. A good take by her, but it's stripped away by Oran. And now it's poked out. They're going to say it's off of Sisney's hands. So this one goes off Sisney's hands. Erica Boatman leads the scoring totals with 4 points. Right behind her is going to be Oran with 3. All of Boatman's points have come off free throws, and then a 3 from Dieter on the wing is going to draw their lead out to 12. 20-8 is our score. 7:25 to remain in this first half. Boatman works inside, passes off in the corner to Kester. Kester back to Boatman. She'll go in the post now. Runs into heck of a lot of contact, and then Adolph is right there to put it back in. So that shot went up, no good. Adolph puts the put back up, and Haney's going to try and take it straight to the bucket. Now it's off in the corner to Wind. Wind gets it back up to Zordell, who gets it to Haney in the elbow, and it's taken away by Orand. Orand, she's pushing the floor. She's going to go straight into the contact, and it's good. Fast break offense for the Trojans starting to pick up, but it is on the other side for the Eagles as well. But it's passed back out to Haney, who gets it over to Dieter. Dieter's feeling it from 3, but misses everything on this shot. Right in front of the Trojan student section. Sisney inbounds to Orand, who tosses it over to Adolph. Full court press for the Eagles still. Sisney gets it across half court. Now hands it off to Orand. Orand working on the logo. Boatman sets a screen. Orand passes out to Adolph. She's feeling it from the corner. Her shot no good off the top of the backboard. Haney pushing the floor now, gets it ahead to Dieter. Dieter has been running the floor all night and gets another transition bucket. Dieter is on fire for the Eagles. She's got 14 points in the contest. Orand steps back, directing traffic now at the top of the key. Now slides over to the wing. Gets a step on Dieter, works through the paint, throws it off the backboard, and Haney is pushing the floor quickly. Haney gets it inside to Bolin, who puts up the tough bucket. 24-12 Silver Lake leads. And it's stolen away again by the Eagles, but it'll go out of bounds, so Trojans will retain possession. Kennedy Keller to inbound right in front of me. Gets it inside to Orand. Orand works it over the logo. Gets a screen from Boatman. She'll take it to the bucket and is fouled. Haney doesn't like the foul, but it's a foul nonetheless, and Orand will be sent to the free throw line. So we got a conversation going on between the referees here. And it was a lane violation on the Eagles, so Rand will get 2 more shots. Makes the first. Second one is good from Orand as well. Draws the lead to 24-14. Silver Lake Eagles lead. Just over 5 minutes to play in this first half. Keller, Orand, hounding Haney like dogs. They'll leave Haney be, and then Whitehead gets it up top. She passes it downside and then gets it into the paint. Whitehead loses it off her foot, and Kester comes up with it. Ahead to Orand. Orand's got a step on the competition. Haney comes back from behind and pokes it away. Orand scanning the floor, gets it into Kester. Kester pulls up. No good from Kester. Haney comes up with the board. Loses her footing. Falls on the floor, and Haney is shooken up. Whitehead has it, gets it in the corner to Wend. Wend makes a move baseline, guarded by Kester. Now back up to Haney. They'll get it inside. Back outside to Whitehead. Whitehead makes a move, running floater, good off the bank. Good off the glass from Whitehead. 26-14 our score, 4.5 to play. Orand makes a move inside, passes it out to Keller. She'll throw up a 3. Misses everything from the corner. Haney now. Favoring 1 foot, but still going just fine. A nice Euro step in the lane for Haney, and she is doing whatever she wants right now to the Girard Trojans. 28-14. Eagles lead. And it's going to be a full timeout for Coach Herlocker. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching Trojan basketball, listening to Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Trojan fans can find us at 408B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Girard Trojans trailed to the Silver Lake Eagles 28-14. These two teams met earlier this season, the first time the Trojans had ever faced against the Silver Lake Eagles, and they fell to them in the Burlington High School tournament. They lost to them 50-48 in that game. In this game right now, 28-14, Marley Sisney stands right in front of me, getting ready to inbound the ball to Carson Oran. 4:02 remains in the second quarter of this game. It has been all Eagles so far thanks to the expert shooting from Dieter, who has re-entered the matchup. Into the corner to Keller. Keller works baseline. She'll put up the layup, and it rolls out no good. Haney comes down with the rebound. She tosses ahead to Dieter. Dieter with a free ride to the basket, and it's another bucket for Dieter. 30-14. Under 4 to play here in the second. Oran ahead to Kester. Kester scanning the floor will go straight to the contact of Haney, and then gets it out to Boatman. Boatman steps back, looking for someone to pass it to. Tries an entry pass to Kester, who loses it out of bounds on the baseline. 30-14 our score with 3:29 to play in the second. Haney slowly works it up the floor. She'll go into the double team from Keller and Oran. Keller chasing around Whitehead around the horn. It's passed off to Bolin, who gets it inside to Dieter, and now down low to Brewster. It's blocked by Kester, though. Blocked by Kester. And now it's passed ahead to Sisney, and Sisney wasn't looking. Sisney wasn't looking, but Whitehead touched it before it went out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Trojans. Inbounded to Boatman. She thought about the three, will not shoot. Goes inside, gets it out to Adolph at the corner. Adolph's three, no good as well. Keller comes down with the board and gets the putback. Kennedy Keller gives the Trojans their 16th point. They trail by 14. Haney works through Keller, takes it in the lane. Outside Bolin, three ball from Bolin. No good. It's rebounded down low. It's rebounded down low by Keller, and then she is fouled by Whitehead. Whitehead picks up her second. So that'll call Hyman back into the game. Paige Hyman returns. Trojans inbound, fighting the press. It's actually just Adolph and Oran who pick up attention beyond half court. Sisney works inside, passes out Keller. Three ball from Keller is good. Kennedy Keller starting to light up the scoreboard. 30-19 with 2.5 to play in the second. Dieter on the wing, inside Bolin. Cross to Hyman, poked outside by Jariah Adolph. Eagles will inbound from the baseline. The Trojan student section starting to come alive at the recent activity from Kennedy Keller. She guards Haney on the inbound. They'll get it over the top to Bolin. She fires a three, and that one's no good, but it's going to be a long rebound for Dieter on the opposite wing. Now down to Bolin. What a pass down to Bolin. No good, and it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Trojan basketball. Kennedy Keller gives a little smile. I think she knew she got away with one there, as it looked as though it went out of bounds off her hands. Sisney inbounds to Keller. Keller has a step on everyone, gets it down to Boatman, who's standing on the baseline. She works it into the paint. Running floater is rejected by Bolin. Rejected by Bolin. Sisney comes up with the rebound. Ball's on the floor. Everyone's fighting for it. And then we're going to have a jump ball possession arrow. Favors the Eagles. We're now under 2 to play. Our score remains 30-19. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout from the Eagles. Perfect chance to go over some stats. The Trojans had a rough turnover for the first quarter, having 9 total turnovers for the team. They've really cleaned it up here in this second, but still with just under 2 to play in the first half, being down by 11 does not really suit you. On the other side, they have got to stop the shooting of Karis Dieter. Dieter has been on fire. She's got 16 points, 9 of those coming in the first quarter, 3 of them coming on fast break layups. 3 of those field goals, not points. That would be 6 of her total points coming off just fast break layups. That's obviously more now. Haney has been absolutely electric for the Eagles so far, being able to get whatever she wants inside the paint. But other than that, the Trojans, with even all their turnover struggles, are still in this game. Dieter crossing into the lane, goes up and then is fouled, so she'll be sent to the free throw line. Dieter makes the first free throw. She's got 17 points. Second one's no good. Sisney comes up with the rebound. Pass it off to Oran, who will now take it across half court. Minute 42 to go, 31-19 our score. Silver Lake Eagles lead. Oran takes it inside, loses her dribble, but Sisney's there to pick it up. Sisney will now go into the paint. Her shot is up, but it will be a foul on the floor. Oran scans the floor. She'll go over the top to Boatman. Boatman standing on the elbow, puts up a shot. It bounces off the iron, no good. Keller goes up with the rebound. Then it's going to be an over-the-back foul on the rebound for Adolph. So Keller tried to put back, it was no good. Adolph coming up for the rebound. Gets an over-the-back foul called on her. That's her first personal. First personal, second team foul of the second quarter. Eagles have it. Bolin into the corner. It's passed way over the top to Dieter, but goes out of bounds. Clock is stopped with 1:16 to go here in the second quarter. Score remains 31-19 Eagles. Oran bringing it up the floor slowly. Oran scanning the floor. Tries to get a screen from Adolph, but Adolph steals it away. Adolph steals it away, and then it ends up in the hands of the Eagles. And then Adolph picks up a foul on the other side of the floor as Dieter was once again there for the fast break layup. She misses the layup, but is fouled, so sent to the line. Dieter's first free throw rattles off the front iron and is in. Second one from Dieter is good as well. That makes the score 33-19 with just under a minute to play. That was 1 second under a minute. Oran has the inbound. She's working it down the floor. Dieter playing real tight defense on Oran, not letting her go anywhere. And Oran loses her footing. Dieter will pick up the foul. Keller to inbound from about 20 feet out from the baseline. 47.6 seconds are on the clock. Sisney gets the inbound. She brings it over to the logo, now works it to the wing. Goes back towards the logo, trying to get it to Oran. Oran gets it and is picked up by Haney way outside the arc. Oran works across, backs into Haney, stops, tries a dish to Keller, and is poked out by Haney. Clock is stopped with 31.9 seconds. Keller inbounds from the corner. Gets it into Sisney. Sisney dribble drive. A tough take to the bucket for Marley Sisney. 33-21 our score. 25 seconds remain. Haney is in no rush. She is slowing things down. Trying to get the last shot for the Eagles. Passes off to Bolin. Bolin looking across court to Dieter. Gets it back up top to Haney instead. Haney wants a screen. She wants the ball. She wants the ball for these last 10 seconds. Make it 8 seconds. Haney passes outside. Back up top to Bolin. 3 seconds on the clock. 1 second on the clock. It's a heave, and the Eagles with bad clock management at the end, but will still go into the break up 33-21. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, halftime stats, keys to the game, and so much more, all following on Girard Sports Live.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Welcome back, everyone, to the action here. Trojans currently trail it. Got into a rough spot there. They are down 33-21. Currently some halftime performances going on in the middle to Joker and the Thief. Great song. But, of course, this halftime is going to be brought to you by none other than GN Bank, where they've been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Well, like I mentioned, it was a rough start there for the Trojans, trailing 33-21. But with how many turnovers they had in that first quarter comparatively to the Eagles, and how many kind of empty possessions they had comparatively to the Eagles, it's a wonder that they're not down by more, especially with the expert shooting of Karis Dieter on the other side. Dieter, who is this might be scary for you guys to hear, but she is a 5'6" freshman for the Silver Lake Eagles. She's got 19 points, 2 of 3 from three-point line. She's got 3 free throws under her belt, shooting 50% from the free throw line, and then a 7 and 9 from the field with 3 rebounds to boot. She is having an expert game, and being just a freshman, that is going to be real scary for the class of 3A for years to come. Right behind her in the scoring total, of course, going to be Kaylin Haney. Haney has, well, done her job as one of the leaders of this team, the main ball carrier and everything else. Haney has been pretty much everything you could ask for. But if we go on the other side and focus on the Trojans, they're led in scoring by Carson Oran. She's got 7 points, 3 of those coming from the charity stripe, as well as 2 field goals with it. Right behind her in scoring is going to be Kennedy Keller, who's got 5. Kennedy hit a big 3 and then also a put-back field goal earlier in the game. None of these players even remotely close to that double-double figure, as Kennedy Keller's the closest with 4 boards, but the rest of them not very close. It's the big column right now for the Trojans in the stats, of course, is going to be turnovers. They had 9 in the first quarter, cleaned it up significantly in the second, getting just 3, but still 12 total turnovers comparatively to the Silver Lake girls, who have 7. It's been very, very kind of rough going on the offensive side. The Trojans came out kind of looking a little flustered, to say the least. It was a rough go to start things off, but still, nonetheless, they are within scoring range of this game. They are by any means out of this game, only down by 12, and with their turnover margin, they have a very good shot at coming back. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a very, very quick insight to the second half, and then it'll be ready for the action. Once again, those halftime stats are brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie. Dirt is heavy. So trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving, specializing in septic systems, water line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. B&B Excavating. Call 620-724-2735. We'll be right back on Girard Sports Live.
Communicating with current and potential customers is a must in the world of business. Advertising is nothing more than communication and an invitation. Look no further than Norris Advertising, offering a wide variety of services from billboards, radio across the 4 states, and digital ad services like ZTV, YouTube, geofencing, streaming, and more beyond the local view. Looking to upgrade your storefront? Norris Advertising is your go-to for local digital sign sales. Norris Advertising. Get your ads to work.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues the Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
With just about 50 seconds to go until the second half gets underway, we are here in the GN Bank halftime show. This game has been a good one so far. It started off with the Trojans. Lights were a little too bright for them, the moment a little too big, and they couldn't get anything going offensively. Had about 6 or 7 straight turnovers that led to fast break points for the Eagles, and that got them out to the lead that they're currently at. Cleaned it up big time in the second. And now they stand with a 12-point deficit to the Eagles. That eye on the game is brought to you by Kenara Eye Care. We take a look back at that first half. Kenara Eye Care is here to make sure you can see what you're looking at. Kenara Eye Care, with locations in Pittsburgh and Girard, is here to help their valued customers. Learn more at KenaraEyeCare.com. Kennedy Keller set to inbound the ball right in front of me. 8 minutes was put on the clock. 33-21 our score, and we are underway here in the second half of the first round of the Acacia State 3A basketball playoffs. Jariah Adolph on the wing, gives it back to Keller. Top of the key, 3 from Keller is good! Kennedy Keller feeling it from outside. Haney ahead, it's stolen away by Kester. Adolph intercepted the pass, then it rolled into Kester's hands. Trojans get a quick 3 and then get the ball back. 33-24 our score. Keller try to get it up top to Adolph. She has it now. Working around, gets a screen from Keller. Passes back to Oran, who works it around the horn. Oran trying to get it to Keller, but it's going to be a jump ball. So possession arrow favors the Eagles, so they'll take it. Trojans got a turnover, but then the Eagles steal it right back. Haney over to Dieter, steps in, gets down to Hyman, trying to get to Bolin, but Kennedy Keller comes away with a steal. She's pushing the floor. Kennedy Keller goes straight into Haney, but it's stolen away, and then Haney gets a loose ball foul. So Keller missed the transition layup. Kester tipped around the rebound, and then going for the long rebound was Adolph, and Haney will pick up the foul there. Oran to inbound on the baseline. Tries to get it into Keller, who was on her knees. Gets it back to Kester, who gets it Boatman at the top of the key. She's going to go straight into Haney. Gets it out to Adolph. Now Keller. Keller is going to be called for a travel. Got 2 happy feet and will be called for the travel. So another turnover for the Trojans, gives it right back to the Eagles. 33-24 the score still. 6:42 remain here in the third quarter. Eagles working it around, trying to get it into Bolin. Some sloppy passing again for the Eagles, and stolen away by Keller once more. Oran gets fouled by Dieter on the other side. A reach-in foul called on Dieter. 6.5 to play in the third quarter. Dieter will pick up, I believe that's her third personal. Adolph. It is Dieter's third personal. But Adolph inbounds it to Oran. Oran calls Adolph off. Screen from Boatman. Oran takes it all the way to the bucket, but misses it. Oh, Keller comes away with the steal after the rebound. And now Oran backs it back out. Adolph has it. Now to Keller. Keller to Boatman. Screen from Adolph. Boatman goes straight down into Hyman, but Boatman misses it down low. Rebounded by Hyman. Ahead, and a travel is called on Zordell. Zordell had the easy transition layup, and then Zordell walked with it. .5:56 to go. Orand takes it across the logo. Haney picks her up there. Now she brings it down to the wing, gets a screen from Boatman on both sides, steps back, now gets it to Boatman, who's going to work in on Zordell, and then gets the running layup to go over Hyman. Trojans cut the lead down even more, 33-26 the score. Sisney set to check in at the scores table. Boland looking around on the wing, gets it over to Dieter. Dieter goes straight into Keller, pulls up. Foul's going to be on the floor first. Good for the Trojans as Dieter made the shot. .5:21 to go here in the third quarter. Haney to inbound from the baseline. Gets it into Boland. It goes through her hands. Oran has a fast break. Boland going to be called for the reach-in foul. That's already 3 team fouls on the Eagles. We're going to have a... Before the ball is inbounded, we have a timeout from the Eagles. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Trojans trying to claw and fight their way back. They don't want this season to be over with. It's been a special season playing in honor of Carly Torg. And they don't want it to end now. Erica Boatman has been quiet, having just 6 points. And then some of the other notable scorers for the Trojans, Kennedy Keller with 8. She's got 2 3-pointers that helped her get to that margin and then a put back underneath the basket. But on the other side, their scoring is led by Karis Dieter, who has 19 points. Just a freshman once again. Sisney to inbound. Gets it into Keller. Keller goes baseline. Straight into contact, then loses it out of bounds. Haney pushes it across the logo, gets it off to Dieter. Dieter goes inside. It's poked away by Keller. Haney gets it back. This one's tipped up by Kester. Haney gets it back. Haney wanted a foul. Dieter comes up with it. Boatman comes down with the rebound this time. It's poked away. There's a fight on the floor for it. And then there's going to be a foul. The foul is going to go on Dieter. That is foul number 4 for Karis Dieter, the leading scorer in the game. She's got 19 points, but now has got a chair underneath her. Sisney to inbound. She'll get it into Keller. Full court press has ensued for the Eagles. 33-26 our score. We're under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Keller brings it all the way up the floor. She's picked up by Wend. Asking for a screen from Boatman. Goes the opposite direction. Pass it to Kester, who loses it. Boatman is there to pick it up, though. Boatman working off of Hyman. Gets it over to Keller. Keller's 3 short. Short of the mark. Oran tries to save it, but Haney is there to just pick it up. Ahead to Wend, who puts up the layup, and it's good. 35-26 with 4:26 to go. Head to Keller. Trojans need to make sure they play their own pace, not the Eagles' pace. As she steps back, gets it over to Sisney. Works it around the horn to Oran. Now over to Kester on the wing. She wants a 3-ball, trying to get active. And Maddie Kester answers back. Trojans within 6. Just over 4 to play in the third quarter. Haney goes baseline. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Kester will pick up her second personal foul. That'll send her to the bench. 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. 35-29 our score. Whitehead works it over to Boland, who loses it. Boland's had slippery hands here in this second half. Keller fights through the screen, but Haney able to make it inside. She can't get the bucket to go. Gets her own rebound. It's poked away by Sisney. Now Keller trying to push the floor. Has it tipped away from her. .35-29 the score. 3:45 to play. Trojans basketball. Adolph receives the inbounds, takes it across the half-court line. Passes off to Oran, who stands way beyond the arc. Gets it off to Sissy, top of the key. Now Kester on the wing. Back to Boatman, top of the key. Dribbles inside, running floater. Kind of chaotic, loses it, gets it to Hyman. Hyman with the rebound, passes off to Haney, who brings it up the floor. Haney scanning, 3:21 to play. Off to Wend, who gets it over to Whitehead. Now back to Wend. She'll fire a three, and it's good from Wend. Wend draws the lead back out to 9. 38-29 our score. Just over 3 to play in the third quarter. Oran has it poked away from her by Haney. Haney with the steal. Passes it down to Wend, who's wide open under the bucket. And the Eagles take back the momentum. Timeout, Coach Herlocker. He wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. Trojans trail by 11 on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
It was an 11-point lead for the Eagles. Trojans were able to draw it within 6 at one point, but then a well-timed three from Wend, and then a transition bucket from Wend. And now they sit ahead 40-29 with 2:50 left to play in the third quarter. Girard Trojans facing the end of their season. If they aren't able to make a comeback now, Bolin will pick up Oran. Oran passes off to Sisney, who gets it back to Oran. Oran fumbles the pass a little bit, but now is standing way beyond the arc, scanning the floor. Sisney has it now. Tries to go through all the contact, gets it out to Adolph. Adolph's three off the top of the backboard again. Haney storming ahead of the rest of the pack, has it poked away by Kester, and then there's a foul called on the floor. Foul is called on the floor on Kester. That'll be her third. Haney to inbound from the baseline. Gets it over the top to Bolin. Three from Bolin, off the mark. Rebounded by Boatman down low. Boatman scans, gets it over to Oran, who will try and push the timeline. She does. She takes it across half court now. Gets it over to Adolph. Adolph to Kester on the wing. Brings it around top of the key, over to Oran. Now Sisney has it. Oran steps back, guarded by Whitehead. It's a screen from Kester. And now passes back to Sisney. Sisney over to Adolph outside the wing. To Boatman, top of the key. Boatman with Hyman guarding her. Falls down. Now gets it out to Adolph. Minute 40 to go here in the third quarter. The Silver Lake student section chanting that this possession is boring. Boatman, silly shot, has it blocked down by Hyman. Minute 30 to go in the third. Haney working through the lane. Goes up and is fouled. Fouled on the play by Boatman. Haney at the line, sinks the first. Haney's second's also good. 42-29 the score with a minute 22 to go in the third. 13-point lead for the Eagles. Dieter remains seating. And Keller falls down. Orand has it. Over to Adolph at the logo, now to Sisney on the opposite wing. Sisney works inside on Bolin, but it's a it's a foul on the floor. Sisney had a good take. That's bonus territory for the Trojans, so she's sent to the line. Sisney's first free throw is good. Second free throw is good as well. 42-31 with 1:04 to play. Whitehead works it around. Now gets it off. A nice pass down low to Brewster, but she misses everything. And then Haney goes up but gets fouled on the way up. She'll have an and one. Haney at the line. Free throw, no good, a rare miss, but it's rebounded by the Eagles. However, on the rebound, there will be a travel. Trojans slip away with one there. .2 seconds, our score 44-31. Trojans get it across half court to Keller. Keller gets it back up top to Adolph. Adolph guarded tightly by Haney, now over to Orand. Orand back over to Adolph. Gets down to Sisney on the baseline. She'll back it back out. Running floater for Sisney, misses it all. Haney comes down with the board. Keller picks up a foul, trying to get the board back. Haney's first free throw, no good, as the Eagles are in the bonus after Keller picked up that foul. Second free throw is good, 45-31, 25 seconds in the third. Orand has it. She'll cross half court for the Trojans. Passes off to Adolph. Adolph, Haney sinking in on her. Now gets it back to Orand. Orand in the corner to Sisney. Sisney to Adolph inside. Her shot short of the mark. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Haney with a heave. It's no good into the student section for the Eagles. 45-31 is our score. Trojans trail it in this one. Fourth quarter action around the corner. The season for the Trojans in jeopardy right after this.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Welcome back. Trojans trail at 45-31. Kennedy Keller set to inbound right in front of me. Leading the scoring for the Trojans is Kennedy Keller. She's got 8 points. On the other side, leading the scoring is once again Karis Dieter, who has returned to the game with 4 fouls. She's got 4 fouls as the Trojans take possession. Kester has it up at the top of the key. Working around, trying to find someone to pass it to. Gets it off to Adolph. Adolph over to Keller. Keller stops, gets it to Sisney on the opposite wing. Sisney works it around the horn once again. Top of the key, tracks back to the opposite wing. Now Adolph passes over to Kester. A lot of passing outside the wing, not a lot of movement inside. Keller now backs down her defender. Gets it over to Boatman. Boatman's shot, no good. Gets her own board. Gets her own board over Haney. Now Keller fires a three. Kennedy Keller short off the front iron. It'll be Zordell who comes up with the rebound, then passes it off to Haney. Haney has 13 points in the contest and 12 rebounds. Haney is working on a double-double currently. She's also got 7 assists, so she might have a triple-double when it's all said and done. 7 minutes to play, 45-31 the score. Dieter over to Zordell. Now Bolin inside to Haney, a nice pass. It'll be Trojan basketball as it's poked out of bounds. They say it went off Haney last. She didn't like the call. Kester to Keller, who has it poked out of bounds off her pass. She was trying to find Adolph down low. Trojans have been outscored in every single quarter. They need to make a big difference here if they're to win. Kester outside, fires a three. Kester's good. Maddie Kester, 7 points in the contest. Bolin has it. Cross court to Zordell. Zordell back to Bolin on the near wing. Bolin gets over to Zordell. Now Haney at the top of the key. Zordell back up top to Haney, who stands on the logo. She's going to be double teamed by Keller. Goes straight into Keller. Keller's called with a foul. So that'll be Kennedy Keller's 4th foul. Both Jariah Adolph and Kennedy Keller playing with 4 fouls, but Keller will take a seat. And Carson Oran comes into the contest. 45-34 is our score. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remain. And it looks like one of the Eagles players stepped over the out-of-bounds line before passing it in, so it'll be Trojan basketball. Adolph on the wing. Works it back to the top of the key. Now over to Sisney. Sisney gets it to Kester on the near side. Kester works it back top of the key. Now passes off to Oran. We're under 6 to play. Sisney, she'll fire a three. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound is fought for, and it'll be Zordell who flies into the Gatorade over there. However, it does go out of bounds off her first. 5:47 to go. Potentially only 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in the Trojan season if they don't turn it around now. Sisney catches the inbound on the opposite wing. Works on Bolin. Gets it over to Boatman. Boatman thought about it. Gets Hyman to jump, and there's going to be a foul on Hyman. That'll be Hyman's 3rd. Notable Eagles playing with foul trouble. Hyman, Bolin, and Dieter. Hyman and Bolin have 3 fouls, then Dieter with 4. Oran inbounds it to Kester in the corner. They get it down to Boatman on the block. Outside Sisney, dribble drive inside. She's fouled on the way up, sent to the line. First team foul on the Eagles. And also Bolin's 4th. First free throw from Sisney rattles out. Wend comes into the contest for Zordell. Porter, Coach Porter electing to play with 2 of his players having 4 fouls. Sisney sinks the second. We got a substitution. Whitehead will now come in for Bolin. 45-35 the score. 5:32 to play. Either 5 minutes and 32 seconds until the end of Girard's season or until one of the best comebacks in Keisha playoff history. Dieter gets it over to Wend. Back to Dieter. She'll dribble inside. Goes straight into the contact and then is fouled on the way up. She's fouled by Boatman, who picks up her 4th. Adolph, Keller, and Boatman all have 4 fouls. Dieter stands on the line, misses her first off the back iron. Dieter's second, no good as well. Rebounded by Adolph. Adolph's looking to push the floor. Gets it off to Iran now, who will slow down the pace just a little bit. Sisney looking around. Had Kester on the back cut, but doesn't get it to her in time. Boatman goes straight into the contact. Hyman picks up a foul, and now that's Hyman's 4th. Hyman, Bolin, and Dieter playing with 4 fouls. Adolph, Boatman, and Keller playing with 4 fouls. Oran over to Adolph. Adolph to Boatman. Boatman works off the elbow, down to Kester. Corner 3, rattles off, no good. Wen comes up with the rebound, gets it off to Haney. We're under 5 to play in the 4th quarter. Haney passes off to Wen. Now over to White. Gets it off to Dieter on the opposite wing. She works around top of the key. She'll dribble inside. Passes over to Whitehead, who's open on the corner, elects not to shoot. Gets it instead back to Dieter. Haney wants it in the post. She'll take it back up to the elbow. Now over to Dieter. Dieter working around on the elbow. Gets it over to Wen. Wen fires a 3. This one's off the mark. And it's rebounded by Boatman. Boatman strips it away. 4 minutes, 12 seconds, 45-35. Trojans need to start their comeback. Foul on Whitehead. That's only Whitehead's 3rd. Keller returns to the match. 3 Trojans currently on the floor with 4 fouls. Orand. Top of the key. Guarded by Whitehead way outside the arc. Now Boatman sets a screen. Outside, Kester. She wants a 3. Doesn't get it, but there's a foul on the floor down low. It's going to be an off-the-ball foul against Kennedy Keller. That one goes on Wend, who picks up her 3rd personal. That is the 15th foul, so that'll send Keller to the line. First free throw is good. 45-36. Trojans back to a single-digit deficit. Second free throw, no good. Hyman comes out with the rebound. 3:50 to play. Haney wants to really slow it down. Gets it over to Dieter. Cross court to Whitehead. Whitehead back to Dieter. Dieter down low to Hyman. Hyman on the block. Has it poked away by Keller. But first there's a timeout called. Wow. That timeout had to come mere milliseconds before that steal. Either way, it's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, and so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's of Girard has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-4090.
(45-36), 3:39 to play. Trojan season hangs in the balance of a 9-point comeback. Haney has played a wonderful game. Dieter has played a better one. Trojans let Haney inbound it to Bolin. Gets it over to Hyman. Hyman looking over to Haney. It's going to be an offensive foul. It's an offensive foul on Bolin, and now Bolin will have to take a seat. Five fouls on Bolin. So there are 6 players currently, or who were playing with 4 fouls. Bolin was one of them. She's the first to take a seat. 3:30 to play. Down to Boatman on the block. She works across Hyman. Bucket is good. 45-38 with 3:20 to play. Trojans feeling the electricity now. Over to Wend on the wing. She's picked up by Adolph. Wend gets it over to Whitehead, back to Wend. Wend over to Haney. Haney's guarded by Adolph out on the arc. She's going to skip through the lane, puts up the shot, wants a foul, doesn't get it, pokes it out of Boatman's hands. She'll go up this time against Boatman, and Boatman picks up her 5th foul. Boatman will have to exit the floor. Should that be the last time we see Boatman, it has been an incredible season. Haney, clutch from the line, sinks the first. Second off the front iron, no good. But the rebound's going to go to the Eagles. It's poked out. Haney has it way outside the arc. Keller needs to be careful. It's a foul on Sisney. Fouls on the floor. Trojans with just 4 team fouls. The foul's going to go on Keller. So the foul goes on Keller, not Sisney, and now Keller has to take a seat. That'll bring Bailey Walker in for her first minutes. Trojans pleading their case because everyone in the building thought the foul was on number 10, Marley Sisney. The ref called it on number 12, Kennedy Keller. There's a lot of confusion at the scores table. But the decision will stick. Kennedy Keller on the bench for the remainder of the game. If it's the last time we see her, what an incredible season. Hyman inside, back out to Dieter. Dieter guarded tightly. Haney will dribble over the top of Adolph as Adolph picks up her 5th foul. So all 3 Trojans that were playing with 4 fouls will now sit down. Adolph gets a big hug from her teammates and from Coach Herlocker, as that could be the last time she puts on a Trojan uniform. First free throw from Haney is good. 47-38, 2:39 to play. Haney's second is good. Walker to inbound, gets it over to Sisney. Now to Orand, who will push the floor. Orand asking for help. Gets it over to Walker. Walker to Stafford. Stafford in the corner. Gets it back up top to Orand, who almost has it pokes away. Deep 3 from Orand. No good. Kester comes away with the rebound. Over to Sisney. Sisney back to Kester in the corner. She'll go baseline and is fouled on the baseline. Whitehead picks up her 4th. Foul trouble has been the story of this game. 48-38 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to play. Three Eagles playing with 4 fouls. Kester misses the first. Kester. Second one's able to bounce home. Haney receives the inbound and will draw it up the floor. 2 minutes and 10 to play. Whitehead gets it up top to Haney. Haney working through Oran. Goes up, shot, no good. Walker comes down with the board. Walker just throws it behind her and loses it. Haney comes away with the steal. Now with 1:50 to go, the Trojans had a chance for a stop. Dieter down low, gets the easy bucket. That could be the dagger. 1:37. Trojans trail by 11. The Eagles, student section, believing they'll win. Sisney through the lane, throws to the shot, no good. She's fouled though and sent to the line. That one's going to be on Whitehead. That's all the minutes she'll play for tonight. Two shots for Sisney. And Sisney got a little blood on her knee, so play will stop until she gets that wrapped up. We'll take a quick break. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Judd, Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard for all your insurance needs.
Welcome back to the action. Herlocker wants to take a timeout to talk things over. Sisney sinks the first free throw. That makes it 50-40 with 1:24 to go. The Silver Lake Eagles have had the lead the entire game. They have spent all of these minutes with the lead. 0 lead changes, 0 times tied. The Trojans have been trailing the entire time. The Eagles have had so many opportunities in the fast break. Coming out and entering the fourth quarter, they had 20 fast breaks compared to the Trojans' 6. And it's very normal for the Trojans to play with high intensity defense. That's just been in the Eagles' favor instead of the Trojans tonight. Second free throw from Sisney. Good. 50-41, 1:24 to go. Full court press ensued. Haney has it. They don't want to foul her. She gets past Sisney with a breeze. Now steps back. She's going to make them foul her. She wants to be the one. She wants to be the one. She has it, dribbles around. Someone's going to have to go get her. Now passed over to Dieter. Dieter back to Haney. Haney back to Dieter. Monkey in the middle being played between the two. Now down low to Hyman. Or misses their shot. Gets the rebound as Haney. And now Orand is forced to foul. 40 seconds drained off the clock. And in the end, it's still Haney who you send to the line. First free throw's good. Haney misses both. Ice cold. She's got 17 points. 48 seconds to play. 52-41 the score. Kester from the block makes it. Gets to Haney. You got to foul. You got to get her to the line. If you want to come back, you got to go now. Get Wen fouled. Now it's back to Haney, who is fouled by Orand. Orand picks up her fourth. Gosh, Wen had the ball for a few seconds. You got to foul her. Too timid on the defensive side. Haney drills the first. 53-43 with 32.4 seconds remaining. Second is good. Walker to inbound. Gets it up to Sisney. Sisney pushes it ahead. Gets it off to Walker. She'll go straight to the bucket. Spins around. Outside Sisney. Gotta have a shot. Sisney's no good. Gets it into Kester, who puts out the bucket. Good. 20 seconds to go. 54-45. Haney has it. Gets a step on Oran. Is putting Oran in the blender. She'll go through the team. And then with just 7 seconds, the Eagles are going to dribble this one out. And it's going to be a foul first. 2.5 seconds remain. First one from Haney doesn't even move the net. It's so perfect. 55-45. Second one from Haney. Perfect. And then Haney, very fittingly, steals the inbound, throws the basketball in the air, and leads the Silver Lake Eagles to the second round of the playoffs. Trojans fall 56-45. We'll take a quick break. Post-game show after this.
Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the Four States winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
First one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I might hang on to that one too. So let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
2017 F-150, so we have 3 of them. I could probably let that one go.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2015 Ford Transit Cargo. I'm going to keep that one because I have to move here soon. But the rest of them, you're welcome to come out and look at. And I think you'd like a lot of them. We appreciate your business.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Welcome back. Trojan girls fall unfortunately, 56-45 to the Silver Lake Eagles. Eagles trying to make another push in the playoffs. They came in as the 4th seed, and they got the better of the Trojans tonight. For the Trojans, Maddie Kester finishes as the Trojans' leading scorer. She had 12 points and 6 total rebounds. The turnover category for her, a bit of an unfortunate one, as she had 7 turnovers. She did have 4 steals, however, trying to make up for that. Kennedy Keller, the only one who finishes with a positive night, as she ends with 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. Her plus-minus being 1, the rest of them being negative. And it was a good night for her. She ended with a foul out. Bit unfortunate for her. Not the way you wanted to see the season end. Erica Boatman, Jariah Adolph, and Kennedy Keller all fouled out of the game. It was going to be Erica Boatman, who had 8 points, following up the next one, and then it was it looks like Carson Oran, who had 7 points. So kind of a back and forth game, but they just could not stop Haney on the other end. Haney ends up with 22 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. She also got fouled 14 times, went 16 of 19 from the free throw line. Just to put this in perspective, she had 22 points and went 3 for 8 from field goal. She shot and made 16 free throws, just an absolute beast in the entire game. And what really helped them as well was Karis Dieter went off. She had 21 points, 2 for 3 from three-point land, 3 for 8 from the free throw line, and then 8 of 11 overall from the field. Just an outstanding performance by her, just a freshman in this game. Haney as well, just a junior. This Silver Lake team is dangerous and will be a dangerous one to deal with. Girard Trojans did not hold a lead a single time that game. The Silver Lake Eagles spent 31 minutes with the lead in the game because the first quarter took them a while to get scoring, but still. Silver Lake ends up finishing with more turnovers than the Trojans, which if those turnovers would have happened back in that first quarter instead of happening when they did, then the Trojans would be in better shape. But the Trojans really started off the game slow. The lights were a little too bright here in this Hutchinson Community College arena, and they fell short tonight. However, this, of course, is going to be the Eastside Cafe post-game show brought to you by Eastside Cafe. Experience the best breakfast in Crawford County 6 days a week at 120 South Ozark Street in Girard. Proud supporters of Trojan Athletics. It was a good season for the Trojans, and I don't know if Coach Herlocker is going to make his way over here or not, but I do have to pick a player of the game, and I think personally I'm going to give it to Kennedy Keller. She had an amazing game, had so many steals. She just kept going back and forth on both ends. She hit a lot of big threes, 2 big threes, and while she only hit 2 threes in the game, they came in such crucial moments that it really picked up the team. So Kennedy Keller, and I had the chance to talk to her grandpa just moments ago, and he's a real nice man, but told me he was taking a list of all the nicknames that I was giving her over the season: Lightning in a Bottle, Tasmanian Devil, all the different things. And I think the last one I'm going to give her is Kennedy Chaos Keller, because that's what she does, is just cause chaos out here. So Chaos Keller ends as our player of the game. That player of the game is brought to you by Evans Motors. Get the keys to your next ride with a stop at Evans Motors. Nate and Eddie have decades of experience getting folks to the right car, truck, van, or SUV that's right for them and their family. Stop by and see them at the intersection of Highway 69 and 400 just south of Pittsburgh, or see their full selection online at evansmotors.net. Trojans fall in this one. We'll take another quick break. When we come back, hopefully never mind. Coach is heading over here right now, so let me get this set up for him. We'll take a short little break, and then we'll be back with Coach Herlocker right after this.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registered bidders. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm joined alongside now by Coach Herlocker. Coach, bit of a rough loss tonight, but you're still able to go home with a little bit of pride for your Trojan girls. They gave it their all out on the floor. I mean, just what can you say about this season?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to come out here, man. You're in that locker room with kids that you fought and scraped with all this year, and all year long. I felt like we were prepared. 23-4, just so quick. So, really, really good basketball players, really, really good guards, and it took us a second. We made those long passes, and that's really the turnover we've made all year that's cost us early on. And, we watched, we got here early enough to watch a couple games before, and in the early games when somebody got down about, 8 points, it started crumbling on them, and they fell apart, and pretty soon they're down 20. And then, that first game I think was over 30 points down. And, I just can't say enough about the character of my kids and the fight they have inside of them. That came out all year long with this group. Where we've come these last 2 years, and I think we were 9-13 and then 17-7, and now I don't know what our final record was, but it was pretty dang good. And this group of kids just can't be more proud of them. Girard Adolph, she was unbelievably successful in 4 years. She got so much better. But the characteristics she brought to the team that helped everyone out was just the human being she was. She is just the kindest person, always picking her teammates up, always willing to work hard. Hey, you want to come in Sunday and shoot? And she'd be the first, to say, hey, I will. I will. And they all did that this year, Daryl. And there's years where you feel like, the kid, and it's nothing. Their interest is volleyball. Their interest is softball, and they're really good at those sports and stuff. But I had a group of basketball players this year, and it was a dream come true. One of my favorite years, even with what has happened here tonight. And I want to just thank. I'm just so thankful to have players that are so coachable and work so hard. And we did lose Jay, but we got a lot of kids coming back next year. Really don't even want to talk about it tonight because tonight is about Jay and that. But if these kids keep working as hard as they did this year, they'll see the gains over and over again. And again, just proud to be from Girard, proud of our community and the support we receive. Appreciate Girard Sports Live and everything. And I know we got quite a few people out here tonight, and I know there were probably a lot of people watching online one way or the other, and you just can't say enough about that and the support that you guys have given, and can't thank everyone enough for these kids have worked hard all year, and that's their payoff, the attention and how our community makes them feel special.
Well, Coach, I don't know if you can say it any better than that. I'll let you get for that long ride back to Girard. Safe travels, and thank you for the great season.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yep. That was Coach Herlocker joining us on Girard Sports Live, facing the end of his season with the Girard Trojans. But for Girard Sports Live as well, I fear we're going to have to meet our end right here, right now. It's been a great 2024-2025 season, from football, volleyball, now to basketball. Once again, we can't ever thank you guys enough. You allow us to come out here and do these awesome things. I got to sit courtside here at this state basketball game, and I'm honored to be able to be the voice of the Trojans for tonight and support this amazing town that has given so much to me. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to be out here. But for the end of the 2025 basketball season, and for Girard Sports Live until softball and baseball I'm saying good night. My name is Daryl McLeod. I love you, Mom, and thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for watching. From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at varsitysportslive.com.